Good morning, everybody. I just woke up. But in relation to knowing how to reserve a sentence of ordering system, if there is a form to know that the ordering system only propels itself in relation to third development, the antithesis of the elephant only tells you the work path of an emu. No, not really. So, Kent, how are you in relation to, classes of default? Because classes of default is only a way of knowing that religiously you cannot correct the GPO, because apparently that GPO is gay robot. Second chapter, is it? Or the first chapter, I forgot. Or the third chapter, when the Ewok comply. Well, what happened to this? So in this way, how do you know that working ADA is only 91 of 4 law? And in so, if review has been taken to Buddha, then the Vitha is only Mantala. So God of Egypt, Alan Loy had enough of that movie. Just kind of like 300. But maybe later he watched it again. But, special effects is really compelling, which means... So in that way of knowing that the next storyteller can form itself into any kind of viewpoint, you have inter of no. Goodbye for now. Researching, is it? Does anyone eat and walk and do poo-poos? Is there any free toilets? I know where it is, but then again, you gotta be aware. Otherwise, you end up doing poo-poo in the park. So, in a way of knowing when to eat and when not to eat, you gotta work better. But future in relation to Saipum, your stomach pain will be mainly in relation to the four-leaf clover. But the four-leaf clover has Dihu of the key change. What kind of thing is the key change in relation to knowing that it's only a common English, and to form itself into bureau? Is that French from the cartoon? No, Chinese movie. Oh, so in that way, how does French men know that some of the words are English? Who changes? So, Hellboy, when I meet him, he will be able to get early, is it? No. Any other angels around to know that when his ego has so many eyes, and then in time, in relation to Hellboy, it's the same guy. Yes, yes. And in fact, since it's the same guy, how do you know that preserving elements of, tripod? Does that look like a hamburger god, is it? Oh, I'm so over it. But then again, last time I saw him, he's just like, Dan, how are you? Any kind of things to know that maybe one day I will EFA, the only inter. Because lately, if I can reverse the impurport of knowing that Bapapa is 51 paw, then we will work out the next Tipiston. Potolo, Pondotli. It's just my stupid memory is still there. It will get deleted, unfortunately. So last time it was like 13 it was like 13% GST, right? But now I'm using number 11 and number 12 and number 3 and number 6 and number 10 and number 3 and number 4 and number 12 and number 3 and number 1. So in that way, I still have a human brain, but I don't really want. So in that way, how do you know that we're selecting 13% GST? It's already been done. But then again, are we repeating the 13% GST once we have no oldies to compare into, you know? So lately, if human has memory, they get deleted. Do they have memory? I think so. But in relation to my memory, it get deleted. I don't know when. Anyway, tripron, convert katabisis and independent. Tripron, kabitatas kana. Tripron, nini kama. Tripron, katis kapa. Tripron, kadibitatis. Dorbele, tripron, nimindikana. Tripron, bitibitish. Tripron, kitititi. So, in a way of this tripron, how do we know that the ink sum is only thread there? So, okay. Any toilets? Anything else to talk about in relation to my own graphic design to install packaging of isolation by 4-leaf clover and to design inksang? Because in that way the tadpole is only quarter long of the funny eye to integrate that amount of technical and to inksang put a 5 and to position itself into drama 8 and to conflue into the memory of human. But in relation to human, how do you know that you are not selecting heritage of work? But I've been so through much, I don't remember which one is which on YouTube that I have not deleted. But in this time, do you remember what I did? Do you? Or do you remember yourself what you did to, you know, academics, Shara by e-commerce, and to elephant academics by slippering into spring whale? And in relation to spring whale, it's just kind of like a freshwater drink of knowing how to select spring gar. And in that way, the elephant tells me that maybe that means 9-inch penis of working 88% of your owned 92, 51, 43 and 41. But in that time, do you remember those numbers? Is it exactly the same as last time? Probably. Anyway, Ewok, Design Inc. 5, Door Where. Ewok, Designed Inc. 5, Door Where. And Ewok, Design Inc. 5, Door Where. In relation to Ewok, Door Where, how do we know that Door Where is an Ewok of Door Where and Doorwhere? And in so of Doorwhere, the Ewok tell me that Doorwhere is just the 5th position of Doorwhere and in of Doorwhere. And in that time, do those bears has memory brain? I think so. But in that time, Wally tell me that you do not destroy the membrane of the English teacher to convert into the elephant of knowing that the 9-inch penis only gives you 1 round of the finale and to outcast the Ewok of pencils. So in the time of my lipstick, it looks like a penis, but in that time, you do not know what the reversity of installment is programming. I'll be back in a minute to show you. It's pretty rude, but let's see. So in this matter of time of knowing the Ewok how to thunder the bulk material of a pencil, then in relation to a pencil, how do you know that the reversity of a pencil is just an installment of the program? And so in relation to pencil, how do you know that the Ewok's fault? So lately, Ewok, the only income is 31%, and population. Oh, Phoenix, are you shocked about Ewok penales? So, bye bye.